Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Young Money Investing. It's Sunday afternoon. You all know what that means. It's time for another weekly technical analysis with your boy. I really enjoy doing this. I have a lot of fun filming these and putting it together. I really hope these help you guys. I know it certainly helps me with my trading every week, so I really hope you guys are getting value out of it as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our charts. So we'll go ahead, we'll start off on the daily time frame for the Russell 2000, some small cap stocks. Daily time frame on the Russell, we're still holding our support line here at the bottom at 1655. Just a little bit of sideways action right now. Right over here, you can see, remember I said the Russell likes to kind of trend sideways, so we are seeing a little bit of that right now. There hasn't really been a strong movement either to the upside or the downside since we came back down in late September. Other than that, it's just, as you can see here, we went up, we came back down, we're going back up. So really just sideways action. I wouldn't really be looking for any large moves on the Russell right now until we get a clean break of this trend line to the downside. Or if we break this, I'm going to call it, what is the wick on this candle? On the high end of this candle is 1731. So if we got to close above 1731, I would consider kind of more of like a midterm swing trade to possibly take this back up to our 200 moving average and see if we can retest that, or one of our other moving averages as well. But like I said, waiting for that clean break either below our support line at 1655 or above our kind of little tiny short-term baby resistance at 1730. Moving on to the NASDAQ, our triangle is still intact. I'll zoom in here. We got a slight close below and then another really tiny red candle coming in here, but I don't consider this conclusive as of yet. Just being patient, kind of waiting for that really clear, obvious sell signal that says this is it, it's happening, it's going down. Everybody aboard, or trains leaving the station, so if you don't want to get left behind, join now. I don't think we've seen that yet. We might open up Monday morning and just absolutely get decimated. That's of course a possibility, but if that were to happen, I wouldn't be too upset about missing it because there's going to be better entries, and I always kind of advise responsible trading. I don't think you should do stupid things just because you have FOMO. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some kind of fake out here, kind of coming back into our triangle, maybe coming back up to this, what did we say, this 558 level, something in there, and then really just getting absolutely smacked. This purple line is our 20 moving average. I could actually see us coming back up, getting smacked back off of that, and then bleeding red for a while. So moving on to the Dow Jones, I've been having some fun with the Dow Jones recently. I've been doing a little bit more day trading on it, which I have not really done before, and I'm finding it surprisingly enjoyable. So if you haven't traded a Dow before, I recommend giving it a try. A little bit more conclusive on this one. Really strong close going into the weekend below our support line. We closed at the bottom of the candle. That's always a very bearish signal. But again, I'm waiting for a better entry opportunity than just right here. Could we keep going down? Absolutely. But for me personally, in my trading style, I would be looking for, like I mentioned, maybe we come back up, we get into this 740, 750 level, and then get smacked back down, and that's when the real sell-off is going to happen. With that being said, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm not a prophet, I'm just a trader. So, I can only react to the information that I see in front of me. Anything other than that is just pure speculation. So, please do your own due diligence and don't do anything stupid. Um, Really quick, we're gonna go over to last week's trade of the week, which was the Novix Corporation. I was saying at the time that we are possibly at the bottom of our channel and you should be waiting for it to come back up. I actually opened a short position against this, so I don't think we're going back up anymore. My opinion on this has changed. I think we're going to see more downside. I think we're going to get this gap close and then even come back down a little further to maybe this 1340, 1350 kind of level. You see we have some slight support coming in there. So that's what I'm targeting personally. We did get this break below it. I was maybe a little hasty on the entry here, but I still think that this short is pretty solid. You see the run up, kind of consolidation, the breakdown here. So that's that. If you did open a long position, I'm sorry, I told you to wait. So please don't blame me. But I just wanted to update you guys that I do have a short position and I will keep updating you as that position kind of evolves. Now, on to this week's trade of the week. I'm a little bit excited about this one. This one's a little bit different. It's not strictly price action that we're looking at. There are some other things in confluence that I think are, at least in the short term, going to be very profitable. So I'm looking at Innovid Corporation. Ticker symbol is CTV, currently trading at about $2.71. I'm going to zoom out to the weekly time frame just so you guys, it's fairly recently listed, and it's been absolutely smacked. Personally, I know there are some people out there who trade IPOs. I never trade IPOs. IPOs just seem like a really good way to lose money, as this chart can kind of tell. So you can see we've basically been rejecting off of the 20 moving average the entire way down, kind of a false breakout here and then more rejection. But this is the really interesting thing that I want you guys to pay attention to. We have strong, and I mean strong, divergence on the RSI. So if we come back here, the RSI bottomed out at 520, and then we go to the next one, it was at 836. And the next one was 2313, and then our most recent one was 3343. So what does that mean? The RSI is telling us that there are more buyers coming into this, that the relative strength is in an upward trajectory, even though price action is in a downward trajectory. Now, one of those things has to give at some point. Typically speaking, price action is the thing that will give when you see some kind of divergence like this. So what I'm looking for is on a lower time frame. I'm not entirely sure what time frame I would be using. You guys all know your own personal trading style, so use whatever you think is best. But on a lower time frame, I am looking for a close above our 20 moving average, which is currently at $2.92. At that point, I would consider this a valid active long to go after. And let's just say, you went in from, we'll call it like $3.10. Our first take profit for me personally would be about $3.86, which is good for 25%. After that, I would look to probably our, 50 moving average, which would take you up to $5.50, and that would be as much as 65%. I really like this divergence. I think it's very interesting whenever you see divergence from a kind of momentum indicator and then price action going in opposite directions. The other thing I want to point out is that very recently, we bottomed back here in June of 22. I'm just going to call it a bottom for the sake of this analysis. We did bottom. We put in a low of $1.62, okay? We came back up. We rejected back off our 20 moving average, but, and this is another important thing, we put in a higher low. This low was at $2 even, and so we have divergence on the RSI. We have a higher low that just got put in, and we have this green bullish engulfing candle on the weekly time frame. For me, that's a trifecta right there. That's three signs saying that you should possibly consider this as a long, but Like I said, that's the trade of the week. A little bit different. It's not strictly price action, but we do have a confluence of factors saying that we should be looking very closely for a long position here. So you guys know the drill. If anything changes, if I open up a position, I will be sure to let you know. Please make sure that you're dropping a like because it really helps this channel grow. I am trying to grow this channel. I like to have 100 subs by the end of the year. I'm just going to put that out there. I know it's small, but I have belief in myself and I have belief in you guys to support me. So go drop a like, go drop a comment. I love all you guys. You guys are the greatest. Have a fantastic week and take it easy. Peace out.